Okay, so I just finished sewing. It's about 3 a.m. And if you are familiar with my Galaxy collection via Jadora Clothing, I have made another Galaxy set. And it's really cute, it's sparkly, it's adorable. I'm in love with it. It's really simple. I had some scrap fabric, so I figured I'd work some magic. I'm really pleased with the end result, and so I figured I'd do a tutorial on kind of how, like a DIY, on how to make it for anyone that was interested in making one themselves or something similar. So stay tuned for that, and let's get started. So jumping right into measurements, I am extra small and I'm very petite. So what I have done is I just went with the length of the scrap fabric, which happened to be 50 inches for the main piece. So my dress is 50 inches in length and the width is 12 inches. How I got 12 is I am typically a small, and smalls typically have a 24-inch waist. So I simply just divided that in half, and because the fabric stretches so well, it will have good coverage and will be able to be sufficient in regards to sizing for me. So I went with 12 inches. For the sleeves, I typically go with any random length. Anything past 21 is fine. The scrap fabric happened to surpass 21 and go to 32 inches in length. So my sleeves are 32 inches in length, and they are 8.5 inches in width. I actually have a 9-inch width kind of arm measurement, but I took a ½ inch off just because of the stretch of the fabric. And so you can easily just measure around your bicep area, and you can probably measure midway from your armpit depending on the length that you want your sleeve. And for your dress, you can measure from mid bust or mid chest down to however long you want to make that accommodating for you. So jumping right in, as you can see, this is my scrap fabric. I have my main dress pieces that I'm cutting out to the specific lengths and widths that they are, and then I'll be moving on to cut the sleeves in the next clip. And it's very important that you cut to the measurements you have measured so that everything kind of fits very nicely and that you have enough fabric. So here I have my main dress piece here, the first one, here's the second one, and then you see the sleeves right there. Everything is measured according to the sheet that you all saw in the previous clips, and I'm getting ready to put them on top of one another, right sides facing, and I'm pinning. As you can see with my sleeves, the sleeves I'm having are going to be open at the end, so I have literally pinned them down to about 15 inches so that it will have almost like a cape-like feel for my for the ending of the sleeves. And of course I'm going to serge and hem everything, so it's all going to come out very clean in the end. And as you can see, I have my main dress pieces stacked on top of one another. It's about 3 a.m. Didn't feel like pinning them, so they're just laying there, and we're going to improvise for that. I will be using my serger for this project just because it's faster than my sewing machine, and as you can see, I also have my bag for scraps. So as you can see, again, I have utilized the 15 inches to create a kind of cape effect for my sleeves, and everything is right sides facing and it's ready to be stitched. This is the finished product. You should have 2 sleeves and 1 main dress piece. Of course, I'm going to give you guys a full body look, but this is what you should have as your final product. thank you guys for tuning in. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. You can share it to your story if you want to and spread the love, okay? I hope to have new content for you guys really soon, but I hope this holds you over for a little bit. Thank you for tuning in. Like I said, don't forget to like and subscribe, and if you have any video suggestions, feel free to give those. And we'll be back, period.